Hello and welcome everybody. Okay, let's just straighten myself out here as you come in. Welcome. Who's saying good morning? Oh, good morning, Amy. Long time. Hopefully everything is well with you in your neck of the woods and you're keeping busy and out of trouble. Well, maybe not out of trouble, but just, enjoying life. That's the main part. So welcome everybody. Today is Friday. It is Freya's day and it is also Venus day. So Venus is in the house. So if you saw my Instagram feed this morning, I was talking about nines, and as I'm doing that, I'm going to start pulling out nines. And the reason I was talking about nines is, why was I talking about nine? Okay, we got the moon at 18 degrees. We also have, which a plus 1 is 9. We have Mars at 9 degrees. It's going to be 19 days till Mars meets up with Venus, or Venus meets up to Mars. I mean, the moon was at 3. So 3s and 9s are two numbers that keep coming up. And I'm not a numerologist. Like, that's not my forte, really. But 9 is always seems to be endings. Like something is ending, you're going to start something new. So we know that with the 9s that are coming forth for us, is that there is going to be some kind of ending. Something is coming to the end where we're stepping into a newness, a new reality, a new being, and being seen. Are you ready to be seen? And that's the other energy that's coming in with this energy. 10, 15, 16. So I'm pulling out the 9s. That's what I'm doing. And I should have done this before, but I totally got lost in time. And the Neptune is going to be going retrograde. So he's going retrograde today. The moon is making aspects over to Mr. Neptune. So, emotional, definitely, but the moon is in Capricorn and he's talking. The moon's out of bounds. So, trying to get things going. Mercury's all revved up, trying to decipher all the information. So things are feeling maybe a little bit out of sorts and feeling like you can't get a hold or get a grip of things. Like there's so much information coming in, and lovely little Mercury is trying to decipher this all, trying to put it all together, and having a hell of a time trying to do that because he's very overwhelmed with it all. So there's an overwhelmness with the energies that are coming in today. And that could leave people a little bit angry, a little bit upset, feeling somewhat out of sorts. And especially after this, sort of like a full moon hangover. And with that energy of the full moon, I think it's still, to me, you're coming into reality. This is where you're stepping into your integrity, stepping into a pathway of bringing something new into your life. And that's the direction of the energies going forward. The reality is coming in. Not a lot of people are going to like that reality. And the reality could be for you or for those around you. It's, the reality, it might, I'm thinking of people with addictions because of Neptune. So your reality might be, this is perfectly normal, right? This is perfectly normal. And I'm not going to change my ways. Yet your life is in utter chaos. It's a mess. And you don't want to make any changes to create something better for yourself. And that's the energy going forth. If you want to create something new, the new reality is there for you. The new reality is coming in to create something even better, to create something wondrous and great for yourself. But this is where you might be taking a lot of things too personal. and taking a lot of things too personal. And if you're taking things too personal, then for you to move forward is going to be a very difficult thing. So pulled out the nines. So let's just take a look at some of these nines. I got the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. So each of them symbolizes something a little bit different. And so let's go through with, let's going to start with air. So we have air. So I'm going to pull out the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So each of these, and these are different realities that could be. So we could have a reality that there's a lot of heartbreak and you're overwhelmed with a lot of energies that are coming in. So you're feeling very overwhelmed. You're not being able to get the information. In the major arcana cards, it is the Hermit is the 9. So the Hermit comes in and he's going to come in for each of them, for each of your signs. So I'm going to go through each of the signs, you know, of the element of each of the signs. So the thing is that if you're an air sign, it's still that you're going to have to take some time to look at the hurt and pain that you do have. Look at what's causing that anxiety with that hurt and pain, and take a little bit of time and go inward, right? So this is about taking some time for the air signs. So if you're an air sign, you're a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay, I'm just going by your, you know, sun sign. I'm not mixing this up. I'm not going to make it too, you know, crazy for you. So what higher teachings are being presented to you at this time? That's going to be the overall question for everything. What higher teachings are being presented to you at this time? So that is the question that's being asked right now. So here comes the question, and it's saying, okay, what's being asked of you? You got a lot of hurt and pain, shit's going on, and you're feeling extremely overwhelmed with it all. So what are you doing about it? How are you wanting to make the changes? Because you can stay there. You can stay in the disharmony and the habitual worry. You can stay there. It's up to you because that's your norm. Maybe that's your norm. But what would it be like if you didn't have that? What would it be like if you know, because there's loss of pain and betrayal and heartache. So there's, you know, all of that. What would it be like to not have and redirect that energy to something better? What would it be like to go into a higher state of awareness? So there's something to think about today, because that's part of the energy set that you're going to be mulling about with the retrograde season. So there's going to be this energy that's coming in about you taking some quiet contemplation time and taking some reflection for you. Okay, so what's opposite air? Well, we got fire. So let's go with fire. So we have the Three of Wands and the 9. Let's take a look at those. So when you look at the Three of Wands, it looks like adventure. You're stepping out on something new. You're wanting to go somewhere, right? Oh, it's over this way. And then you have the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is like, okay, maybe I'm overwhelmed with something. Maybe I've done the fight. I've done the good fight and I've come out pretty good. So this is where it's like there's something expanding. So the Three of Wands is expansion. There's some expansion coming in for you. You're looking for clarity. So let's look at because we have a fire trine in the sky too. So we are looking at Aries, Leo. Oh my gosh. What's the other fire sign? Aries, Sagittarius. Sorry, Sagittarius. So this is, don't forget to treasure and soak up love and magic. So here we got this Three of Wands for you guys, and it's bringing in some magic. It's, you're on the edge of something new, some new discovery. So maybe it is, here comes the Hermit card again. Take some time, look inwardly. Where are you going? And with that, is there a hesitancy because the Nine of Wands? But the Nine of Wands is stability. The Nine of Wands brings forth courage. So it's courage. You're taking courage to expand your horizon, taking that courage to go towards something and bringing a new awareness into your world. So here we got this beautiful energy of the Nine of Wands. So with that air energy, it's to step in. Step in and allow for this expansion. This can give you very much a fresh understanding of how to shift your energies for something that is better for you now. So it's a shifting. So here we go. So for my lovely little energies with air or with fire energy, something shifting. So it's expanding, listening to your intuition so you can go towards something that's new. So are you ready to embark on this new journey? And that journey may not be a physical journey, but the journey may be a spiritual journey of you doing a journey inward, taking the journey inward to take a deeper look at your own spirituality and the foundations that you are creating for your own self. Woo. So who is up next? Let's go with Earth. So we got the 3 of Pentacles, and then we have the 9 of Pentacles. So here we have the 3, and we're looking at foundation. So there's a foundation there being recognized. Looks like somebody's holding something up for them to take a look at. Master crafter person, he has that apron on, talking about doing things. These people look like they have a little bit of money. There's somebody who looks like a monk. So he's talking to influencing. So there's a lot of influencers, like an influencer energy. And here we got this beautiful, beautiful goddess in the garden. So there's a lot of things that are growing and coming to growth for you as an earth sign. So with the earth sign, we start off with that 3, which is, a sacred magic union that comes with your collaboration and teamwork, determination, and looking at what is it that you wanting to create. So this is like, how can I combine my energies and creativity with those around me and also support my vision and dream? So it's looking at that collaboration that you're doing to create that garden, to create something that is new for yourself, and allowing for yourself to step into that newness, right? So there is an aware of a greater scope of being and ready to move to the next phase. Like you're saying, okay, this looks great. I did a lot of effort. My hard work is paying off. I've been doing some reflection here, and I have the stability and my spiritual growth. So I'm ready to receive the rewards of my hard work. So we have this energy of being open to receive the hard work. Now with the moon in Capricorn, that is, looking at it for even like for all of us as a collective, because of that full moon, it's saying as if you are stepping forward in your integrity, if you're stepping forward into your newness, your reality, your truth, this is where you are going to reap the benefits, especially when you are coming into a time where you have the talents, you've worked hard to create what you have. And now is the time of looking into that creation and move forth. So there's an exploration of your of the manifestation of your dreams. Cups, water. So the 3 of Cups and the 9. The 9 is always the wish card. This 9 is the wish card. The 9 of Cups is the one card when you're drawing a card a day, you want to get the 9 of Cups. It's a card that you would like to have repeated on a regular basis because it's your wishes come true. It's things that are being fulfilled for you. And then we have the 3 of Cups. Wow, that's your wishes coming true with your best friends, with people you want to celebrate with. This is where you want to come together and have fun. And so the water energy is coming in to say, okay, yeah, let's have some fun here, because we do have Venus. She isn't in fire yet. She will be moving there in a couple days, but she's at the last stages, and she's coming into that opposition not only with Pluto, but also coming, she had an opposition with Pluto, but also with the opposition of the moon, and the sun is there also. So there's something there that's highlighting. It's emotional. There's that feel good thing that Venus wants. She's very resourceful. There's a resourcefulness that's with her. But she's, I just feel like there's also with that celebration, there's like, give yourself permission to explore your interests. So that Three of Cups comes in and giving you permission. And so with that Hermit card coming in and the Three of Cups, giving yourself to take a more internal look at where you want to explore, and taking a load off and giving that load to that of spirit, to that of the divine, if you've been feeling very overwhelmed. Because wishes are coming true. I mean, there's that Nine of Cups. He's sitting there with a little smirk on his face, in front of all his cups and saying, haha, look at what I've created. What do you got there? And that Nine of Cups comes forth, and it's like goodwill, harmony. And this is when it's a strong, of financial success. And there's also with material wealth. And so this is telling you to trust your instincts. Trust in this is where I'm being, my heartstrings are being pulled this way. My heart is going into this direction. And I'm trusting in that, because that's going to fulfill me with so much. So when we look at the energies today, take a look at your natal chart. And if you're not sure about your natal chart and you want a natal chart reading, get a hold of me. Let's book you in. Let's get yourself a natal chart reading. And you can get to see how to have fun with your chart and take a look at your chart and see, like when you have your natal chart, put yourself in the middle and sort of have a walk around of, say, starting with the first house. What is your first house? For me, my first house is Cancer. So it's emotional, it's family. So, how that looks to me, the moon is there. There could be some internal things that are going on. So we got that first house kind of energy with that. Then I can move around and say, all right, well, let's see what my second house is. Oh, my second house. Ooh, so it has a little bit of Cancer in it, but you know what? My second house, I'm going into that Leo energy. I'm going to go into that playfulness. So start to play with what you are wanting to create. Play with what's going on. So take a look at your chart and start to play with your chart. Start to see where you feel aligned with your chart, and what places you want to release, and what places that you may need to take the Hermit card and take a more internal look at where things are going. Whew, what a beautiful way to look at the energies today, is by looking at the numbers and including the numerology. Never done this before. It came to me in my walk today as I was out and about this morning. I did a little meditation on a park bench under a tree. It was so beautiful. But just being there and just allowing and doing the Buddhi Mudra. Do the Buddhi Mudra. You got to love the Buddhi Mudra. Buddhi, 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 Buddhi Mudra. And doing the Buddhi Mudra really, helped to center, bring my calmness. I didn't even know if people were walking behind me, what was going on. I really didn't care. And just was in the moment and allowing for the information to come through. And then I did my my Instagram live. And in doing that Instagram live was really showing me, because I talk through things as I'm doing these lives and stuff like that. I'm talking through things, was showing me like the energies of transformation for us, showing us to stand in that integrity. And my analogy came in about a potato paint picture that was sold for $1 million. It's a potato. The background is black. All it is a potato. It's a potato, like a potato. And the artist put it up, and he just like, I'm going to sell it for $1 million. And I, at first it was like, oh, that's so stupid. Why would you pay for $1 million for? But if you take a step and you look at it, it's like he knew his worth. He was saying, that's my worth. My worth is this $1 million. And acknowledging what your worth is. So stepping into that of your own worth. And in doing that, start to plan forth this energy, because this moon's activation goes all the way to the end of March of next year. So this is looking at, what am I going to start to create? Right? That's 9 months, right? Isn't it? Because that's 6, 7, 8, 9 months gestation period. Oh my God. Another 9, another 9, another 9. God help me. So this is a gestation period of us giving birth to something new for ourselves and bringing that into reality. What do you want to bring into reality for your own self, for your loved ones, maybe for your business or where you work, whatever it is? What do you want to bring into reality? Take a look at that today. Sending you guys off with so much love. Definitely. Thank you, Zari, for being on my YouTube. Thank you for all my YouTube followers. Please go to my YouTube and subscribe and like. My goal is 1,000, to get 1,000 people there. That's my goal. Let's reach out. Let's share it. Get it out there, and step into this new reality. Step into this energy, because it's pretty fucking awesome, man. Because you are, know that you are unfuckable, that you are just fantastic. I was going to say, I was going to try to put fuck with fantastic, funfastical. Anyways, there you go. But putting that energy towards this newness and creation. Yeah, emotions are high out there. A lot of people are going to be highly volatile. With Venus is at the last degrees of Cancer. Cancer is kind of cray at last degrees, just saying, people. So there's a lot of tension in the air. Neptune is going retrograde, so and he's way out there in the middle of the ocean. So there's a lot of deepness that's coming in with this retrograde. So he's really pulling back even further. The tide is going back even further. So a lot more things are going to be revealed as he is retrograde. So let's just take this time, muddle over it, and see where we need to go from here, baby. Sending out so much love. So may the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you in all that you say and all that you be. Blessed be everybody. Thank you for being a part of my day. Thank you. Blessings. Bye-bye.